A black screen. Text: This film depicts disturbing events and trauma experienced by Indigenous peoples in Canada that may trigger strong negative thoughts or feelings. A listing of support services can be found at the end of the film and on the Unforgotten website. Screen fades to black. Created by Build Films and Networked Health, with funding and support from Canadian Medical Association. Black screen. A large canopy of dark green trees. Trees with slim white trunks stretch across the forest floor. Blue sky peeks from between their canopies. Woman with a pair of pink garden gloves and a small trowel crouches on the forest floor.
So I'm gonna just pull and take that. Yeah, I'm diabetic, so this is gonna be good for my circulation and energy. There's some strawberry there too, eh? Did you see that? Strawberry plant?
Here and there, strawberry, it's a heart medicine, and it has vines, and that's how our veins are in our heart and the body.
Because we used to see them all the way down this road.
There's rabbit food here.
Yeah, there's tons.
Woman with long hair picks purple flowers. Mist hovers above a river flanked by tall grass. Text: Elderhood. Folks in a field on a sunny day. Text: Kisuka Oinan Ojibwe First Nation, Manitoba.
Okay, look. Oh my gosh, that's like gold. Look at this. There's like a ton of it.
You could just smell it once you get into the earth. Yeah. Eureka! I've been looking for a few years. This is the Wike medicine. One of the unique properties of it is pain relief. Into the ground and locate the fruit.
Stella Blackbird, medicine woman.
We have a purpose, these plants. They are brothers and sisters, and they have a purpose like we have a purpose to survive, to heal one another. That's their gift to us, and for us to honor that.
Text: In 1936, the Kisuka Oinan Ojibwe band was evicted from the land to create Riding Mountain National Park. Government officials burned down homes, forcing relocation. A woman collects plants in a field. Another woman holds grass bunched together.
Sweetgrass represents the hair of Mother Earth. So when you see a braid of sweetgrass, there's many teachings about it. And when you look at the sweetgrass after it's braided, it only has two. You never see the third one. It's the man and woman and the child to come. Man, woman, child. Man, woman, child.
For decades, medicine people secretly snuck back onto the land to harvest plants.
We harvest lots of these plants, and it's hard work, but when I dedicated my life to help people, this is part of it. People come to us, and every person with an illness, there's a plant to heal them.
Labeled jars of plant material, yellow and purple flowers. Text: Rainbow Chartrand, 4th year student.
I remember following Stella from place to place, and she was flying, and I was trying to keep up with her because she took us to so many places. And I came back to camp, and I was just like overwhelmed by the amount of knowledge and the teachings that they gave us.
A bundle of stems with leaves tied with yarn, purple flowers hang upside down. Audrey Bone, medicine woman.
Being stripped of the use of our land, I couldn't believe that people could be that cruel. I felt like I wasn't whole because I couldn't make that connection to the plants, the trees. That disconnection, that was not my fault. That disconnection came from the government taking our land away and doing it in a very mean and cruel way.
Audrey digs her hand into the muddy forest floor.
I had to heal. I had to heal my inner self. I had to get rid of all that bullshit that people put in my head and my mind, that I'm not worth anything.
Several lush green trees, Stella Blackbird speaks near a teepee.
I grew up in a residential school, and on a daily basis there was abuse. And that was when they cut our hair. I used to have long hair, braids my mother made. They're the antennas to the spirit world, to the Creator. And they shaved us way under. And then next was they poured that kerosene on our heads to kill our bugs, they said.
Buries her face in her hands.
I stopped being a child then. I never was a teenager like you.
Stella sits among stalks of tall grass along the river's shoreline.
And then I developed this shame of my skin. I was ashamed to be an Indian.
Text, Stella Blackbird and Audrey Bones started Medicine Eagle Camp in 2009. Aerial view of camp.
The plants have a purpose, healing powers that we have to respect.
Paint chips off the exterior of a small home. Inside, Stella unscrews a jar of leaves.
Now, this is wiki, rat root. Could be boiled in up to 6 quarts of water if you only want to use this once. But you can boil it in 3 quarts of water.
Demir student.
It's very important to be connected to the medicines and to understand what you're picking and who you're picking it for. It's always been a part of who we are. When you have that relationship, the medicine works much better because you're believing in it. I have the opportunity here that they did not have. I'm very honored to work with Stella all these years. To hear her journey and hear her speak about her life has given me strength to face what I have to face in my life.
Audrey, Stella and others in a field of various grasses and flowers near a line of trees. Stella bunches stems together in her fist. Audrey and students sit in a circle. A handful of folks with shovels head toward the forest.
I have this land that I can come to. I belong here. It's part of me. Now I feel whole.
Underneath a tent, a woman hangs a harvest of flowers upside down on a line. 3 women trudge in pond water, one digs deep below the water's surface. An area among the trees with recreational vehicles and tents.
Today I know I'm not a savage. Today I know our people were very spiritual. It was hidden. Today what brings me at peace is picking medicines. For the last 30 years, I've been doing that, traveling here and there to find me where I belong. Today, I belong here. I'm one of those trees, the grass, and you. I'm part of everything. I do belong.
Text, in 2013, Stella was awarded the Sovereign's Medal for Volunteers by the Governor-General of Canada. Stella Blackbird passed away on June 27, 2020.
Look how the stars shine for you.
She was 82 years old.
Only you. They're telling you.
The screen goes black. Sticks stick out of the top of a teepee. Executive producer, Ewan Affleck. Director Christopher Paetko. Created and written by Ewan Affleck, Christopher Paetko, Chloe Ross Rogerson, Adam Gualtieri. Clouds Move Through the Sky. Producers Christopher Paitko, Chloe Ross Rogerson. Creative directors Stephen Gladue, Jennifer Podemski. From Above, A Woman Walks in a Field. Music director Leela Gilday. Dream catchers hang from a maroon cheapie frame in the woods. Director of photography Christopher Paitko, Over the Tops of the Trees Toward a Lake. Editor Adam Gualtieri. Production manager Chloe Ross Rogerson. Senior project advisor Lika LaFontaine. Featuring Stella Blackbird, Audrey Bone, Rainbow Chartrand, Candice Demirier. Knowledge holders and subject matter experts Alika LaFontaine, Aluki Kotirk, Marie Wilson. Film title The Unforgotten, courtesy of ISQ. Additional camera Adam Gualtieri. Special thanks, Canadian Medical Association team, Karen Blondon Hall, Janelle Bruneau, Dana Francie. Transcripts, Rev.com. Translations, Edgar.ca, Elizabeth Biscay. Music, Look How the Stars Shine on You by Randy Wood. December 31st by Matthew Cardinal. Grandmother's Song by Fawn Wood. Great Wide Open by William Prince. Shot on location, the film was produced on the traditional territories of the First Nations, Inuit and Métis, all of whom adhere to treaties by which they agreed to share their lands with newcomers in what would become Canada. Kisika-Oween First Nation, Manitoba, Treaty 2. If this film has triggered strong negative thoughts or feelings, you can find support at the Hope for Wellness line, 1-855-242-3310, the Residential School Crisis line, 1-866-925-4419, the Crisis Services of Canada, 1-833-456-4566. A Build, Films, and Networked Health Production. Copyright 2021 Canadian Medical Association.